Hey everybody, welcome back to Peachy Disc Golf. Khang is joining us again. Today we are here at Chattahoochee Pointe Park. We're going to be doing a little 9-hole challenge just using Khang's brand new Yikun Discs. So we're heading to hole 1. We'll see you there. Alright, so we're here at Chattahoochee Pointe Park. We're going to be playing the front 9 using the Yikun Disc. We actually just recorded a video just doing a quick test flight. We're gonna flip real quick to see who gets to choose the disc first, and then I'd say like every other team will alternate to see who can choose first, and we'll just try them all out. There's 2 baseline putters, so we'll be putting with the GUI. So, all right, Khang, go ahead and give it a little flip.
Heads. That was tails.
Tails. So I'll get to choose first here on hole 1. So yeah, here we go. All right, so hole 1, 180 feet, par 3. Basket here on the left. I normally like to go with like a turnover or something straight down this left gap, but most of the like short range discs you have in this collection are pretty overstable. So I'm gonna try the Crossbow out. We're gonna go down the right gap here and see if I can get it far enough before it dumps to the left.
Oh, this is
It's so
good.
stable.
I think you're
good.
parked.
I think so.
I'm gonna go with a GUI. Oh, is that deep?
No, I think you're good.
So, I thought I was further than I actually was.
Nice.
Ooh, putter feels so good.
Did you use the textured side or the...
I used the texture side.
Yeah, I really like this textured side for these hot summer days. Feels nice. Oh God, that was a terrible putt.
Doesn't matter, the disc made up for
Scorecard's
it.
all that matters. Oh, but there's video evidence this time.
Hole 2, par 4, 360 feet, pretty open hole. I'd probably say in 10 years, this is gonna be a very, very nice hole. But right now I'm probably gonna go right side, hyzer. You could do turnover or anhyzer turnover. You could go forehand if you have it, but you have a lot of options here. You can go any line you want. I'm going with the Hue, the 9-speed bomber that I threw out in the field test, so we'll see how I do here. Oh no.
Oh no, turn, fade.
That distance.
Yeah.
Didn't,
I think you might be pin high or close to it at least.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna do the same line, but I'm using the way, so 10 speed. Let's see how it goes.
Oh.
Wow, turned it over also.
Oh, but it's fading?
I'm joining you over there.
All right, so I'm pin high.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since I've been pin high here, so I'm a little confused. We'll just do a jump putt with the putter. Now let's, wait, it's more.
Actually like the furthest I've ever thrown this hole. If it was online, I would have been like on this mound. What the heck? Are these discs the best ever? I might just jump putt also. Oh God.
Oh man. That's great.
Tapping birdie.
About to test this disc.
Money.
I think
I'm right here.
these are the best putters.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They do feel nice. Hole 3, 240 feet, par 3, basket straight ahead. I'm gonna try the Jiao. This one in the field was flippy for both of us, like super flippy. So I'm gonna try going just a smooth hyzer flip, not try to put too much power on it. I normally go with a mid-range here. So if I throw this too hard, I would imagine it's gonna be past the basket anyway. So nice and smooth, sort of go straight at it. So flippy. Oh my God. I put not a ton of hyzer on that, but I put a little hyzer on that.
Yeah.
And it still flipped. And I tried not to throw full power.
I'm going with the GUI, the 5-speed, which is supposed to be stable. I'm gonna go forehand, even though I don't typically, but Chris took my flippy disc, so.
That looks great.
Oh,
Nice.
circle 1?
Yeah, circle 1. That was close, but tap in par there. All right, Khang, really you're testing this one here. You're what, 30 feet, 25 feet?
I think it's like 15, 10.
Little 5-footer here.
A little 5-footer. Oh, it's not as stable as I thought. I aimed right on purpose. Hole 4, par 5, 780 feet. It's straight through this gap and then it comes wide open. There's tall grass on the right, tall grass on the left. You just want to go straight. You can fade a little bit, but you don't want to fade too much. It's a long hole. So I'm gonna go with the bomber disc, the hue. Let's hope that I don't turn it over again like I did on hole 2. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the 10 speed.
Oh, changing it up.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna use on this hole. Tactical decision.
What color was it?
Blue and pink. Yeah.
Oh. The way.
It's gonna be a little up, but that's great distance.
Oh yeah, that pushed. It flipped up and then it faded at the end.
Nice.
It was definitely going towards the tree if it didn't flip up.
All right, well, I was planning on using that 10 speed, but I guess I'll try out the Who then, the 9 Tails Fox. When we tested this, this was also my furthest thrower, so I'm gonna give it a little hyzer. There's a little bit of headwind. A little high. I think it's making it through. Yeah.
Oh, it made it through.
Nice. Center fairway. That's pretty solid. That's about where I'm trying to target for this hole. My drive made it through the 2 gaps, wide open now. Ideally, I would either throw this same disc or the way that Khang threw, but for some variety, we're gonna try out the View. It is very understable, so there's, again, that headwind, so I'll probably put a little hyzer on it. But when we tested this in the field, it was not as flippy as that 6 speed that I threw on hole 3. So we got plenty of space here. Not too worried about that.
Oh, fight it.
Definitely understable, but it's got a nice bite to it at the end. So I threw it a little nose up, which helped it have that stability at the end. Definitely didn't want that, but
there's headwind too right now.
It worked. It was the smart play.
I'm gonna go with the 9 speed, the Who. I don't know.
Flippy. Roller.
I feel like this disc is so unstable for me.
Yeah, I guess it's weird though, because on hole 2 it wasn't that flippy.
It wasn't that flippy.
Huh.
Chris has a terrible
lie.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's good that I'm going with this understable disc because I'm gonna have to do a standstill. It's gonna be tricky to get a birdie with this from a standstill.
Oh my gosh.
That's so flippy.
Flippy. What disc is that?
That was the 6 speed.
Oh, the one that we know it's flippy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Kui. It's the 5502 2.5. It's a stable mid-range. I think I'm gonna aim right of the basket and let it just fade in and go kind of high.
Oh, that's parked.
Oh.
That was such a good throw.
I did everything I said I wanted to do.
That was perfect. So I left this way short, but I didn't throw the way. Ah, classic. I'm just gonna go with the gooey.
Oh, throw it in. Oh wait, it's long.
Oh, it's long. It's got really nice glide. It does have good stability too. That is a nice throwing putter. All right, so mine, even though it was long, very, very close. Khang, hair further than me, but still a tap in for him. Oh, let's go. All right, so hole 5 is 200 feet, par 3. Tunnel shot with the basket straight ahead here. I'm gonna go with the Gui, a little anhyzer, and try to just float it towards the basket. Hopefully it doesn't fade out too early down the hill. Probably gonna hit one of these trees. That's what's really gonna happen here.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's short, but I stayed up.
I'm gonna go with the Kui. I'm gonna go with the forehand. This is the mid-range, the stable mid-range.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you're pin high.
Yes, I'm pin high, but on the base of the hill.
Yeah.
In the valley.
It didn't really fade. It was laser straight, honestly.
Yeah. I was purposely going left to make it fade.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna fade too.
But it didn't. So I don't know. Chris has got a little jumper here.
Oh, too wide.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Khang, awkward footing on the hill.
Oh,
that was really close.
Hole 6, par 3, 235 feet. Straight ahead. You just gotta go backhand. You could go high hyzer, straight at it. I'm gonna go with the Crossbow, which is the super beef, the mini tilt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so stable.
What the heck? It went straight vertical. Did I throw that on?
I think you threw it on hyzer, but It was not an arcing hyzer by any means.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna go with the Kui here. This is actually probably the disc I would normally choose. So hanging out to the right, not too far to the right. It's not like the beefiest disc in the world. It should just be go straight, little dump to the left. See how close we can get. There's a little headwind, but it's fighting it.
Oh,
that's
baby.
a little short, but it fought the headwind. Like right as I was throwing, I was like, oh no, there's a headwind here. But I still threw it pretty flat, and it flipped up a little, but it stayed true. And then the fade, I wasn't worried about at all.
Got a like a circle 2 putt. I want to say this is like 50, 55.
Let's go. Khang, are these making the bag?
They're making the bag.
Classic. All right, so this is like, I was gonna say 15 feet. It's probably closer to 20.
No, it's definitely 25.
I was gonna say 15, like not even joking.
No, it's like 25 to 30.
All right, so all of my friends have pointed out that I'm really bad at judging putt distances. Because I'll be like, this is a little 10 footer, and they'll be like, no, this is like 18 feet. I was like, no, this is a 15 footer in my head.
I'm doing a different angle for the viewers. This is no way close to 15.
As long as it feels like a 15 footer, that's all that matters, you know?
Nice putt.
Khang!
Boom! Nice!
Hole 7's 255 feet, par 3. Basically, just got to miss this initial gap here. Pretty open then. Don't want to go too far to the left into the trees. There's a little bit of a headwind coming, so that's making me doubt my disc selection here, but I'm going to go with the 9-speed with the Who. I'm going to put it on hyzer and flip it up, because when Khang and I have thrown this here, it's been flippy. When we threw it in the field, it wasn't. So we don't know if we're just yanking it too hard or maybe there's some off-axis torque we're putting onto it. But I'm gonna try going nice and smooth, little hyzer, see if it flips up to flat.
Oh,
it's still turning, but it's gonna fight.
It's gonna fight.
I think I'm circle's edge there.
I think it's flippy.
I didn't throw that full power by any means.
I don't understand what the difference is now between the field.
We must have had, maybe we had a tailwind in the field. I don't remember. I didn't feel like there was any wind.
I didn't think there was wind.
I don't know if I would trust many of these drivers that we have right now in the wind.
Yes. I'm gonna go with the mid-range again, the Kui. I think it's just perfect, right? You just throw it.
I think so.
Throw it straight, let it fade. Oh, it should fade.
Yeah, it's fading. That's parked.
That's parked?
That's parked. Got another 15 footer here.
Sure.
Actually, this one does feel further. I'd give this one 20 feet.
It's 25, maybe 30. Nice putt. Mine is parked. Let's see if I can do this while holding the camera. Counts.
Just enough.
Hole 8, par 3, 215 feet. It's on the left side along this line of trees in between. You can't really put too much height because you'll contest the late trees back there. I'm gonna go with the Crossbow and try to throw it. I'm gonna try to throw it on hyzer. Last time I threw it, kind of slight hyzer, but either way it's gonna die. So I don't think it's gonna glide very far. Bounce! Oh, it bounced!
That was parked. I think you still kind of threw it flat, but you gave it the width it needed.
Yeah, I whipped it pretty hard.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Gui here again as a throwing putter. I'm holding it with my fingers on the not textured side, so a little extra grip.
Oh, this is butter.
That is a really nice flight. It is a little uncomfortable for me personally. I don't know why. It's not too deep. Like, I feel like my personal, like the PA3s that I'm throwing right now are deeper. Maybe there's something with the wing that's just a little off from my hands, but it has a great flight. Fan grip is totally fine, but power grip's a little awkward for me.
Chris has got another 30 footer.
This is 20 feet in my head still.
It's definitely not 20 feet.
There are so many flies just sticking to us. I've been putting with my fingers on the textured side to come out clean because it is so humid and hot out here. Oh, what? I thought that was in.
I thought that was in.
But it comes out so clean with that textured side. So clean. Nice putt.
Oh my gosh.
Snuck it in there. Let's go.
The crossbow.
Last hole of the day, hole 9, 180 feet, par 3, basket right here. Just got to avoid these 2 little trees here. I'm going to be throwing the crossbow on this one. I'm going to go a little Anheuser, see how close I can get it to the basket. I think it's going to be tough to get an ace with this one specifically, but we might throw all of the putters as well, even the putting putters, to, you know, it's an easy hole, might as well. Oh, that's so beefy. Pin high, I think, but that is very overstable.
So I'm gonna go with the Gui, the throwing putter. It's supposed to be stable, but I haven't thrown it off the tee much besides hole 1. So we'll see.
Not that stable.
Not that stable. Oh no.
Are you in the tree?
No, I went
past.
Yeah.
We're gonna redeem ourselves. Those were terrible.
Oh wait.
That's too stable, but that was a good line though. That was close. A little short for the ace, but that's parked. A little long, but that was a nice flying putter.
It's not edge of circle, you're circle 2.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, swung it out too wide. Nice putt,
Oh.
Khang. Khang, is it going in the bag?
These putters, even while moving and putting.
Oh, it's so good. All right, we are all finished up with our little 9-hole challenge with the Yikun Discs. What do you think, Khang?
I really like them.
Yeah.
For sure, they're more on the understable side, but a few of them were just money. Like their putters, obviously I'm biased here because I made a lot of big putts. I would say the 10 speed was good, and the mid-range, I think was the one that I didn't expect to be.
This is probably my favorite of the discs that we threw. The putters feel great. They fly nice. Yeah, the Gui throwing putter, again, I mentioned it in my hand personally, not the most comfortable, but flight-wise, it's still great. The drivers surprised me. They were, when we tested them out, they were not as understable, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we were just tired or more weak when we were throwing earlier in the day, and now that we've warmed up a bit, I mean, if you have slower arm speeds, it's still good. It'll help with hyzer flips. We were able to hyzer flip them really easily. They were they'd stay turnover. Wouldn't trust them in a headwind at all. But they're interesting. They feel good. The plastic feels great.
Oh, the crossbow is a fun disc. I think this is definitely going in the bag.
It's got utility.
It's got utility. It just dies, and also when it goes vertical, it just bounces forward, which is really funny.
It is interesting. Both of those were pretty nice, and honestly pretty impressed with the quality. No flashing. They felt great in the hand, comfortable to hold. They're a little domey for my personal taste again, but they feel great. So yeah, we would recommend them. And again, they're super cheap, $10 a disc. Can't go wrong with that if you want to get into some disc golf with some nice premium plastic discs. Definitely check them out. Look around online, check them out. If you want to try them out, if you do, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of these discs? But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't, we would greatly appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel. Ring that notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We'll check you guys out in the next one. Until then.